What's up, you guys? I'm recording this video. Today I'm reacting to top 5 true craiglist horror stories, and it's such 5 minutes, so I can do the video. Let's go.
Number 5. Miranda and Elliot Barber killed a 40-year-old man for their 3-week wedding anniversary. Miranda set up a meetup with Troy LaFerrata. We're taking it dry until Elliot starts Troy while Miranda stabbed him 20 times. The Barbers are on death row now. Number 4. I was looking for an apartment as I was moving out of my parents' house. I was on Craigslist to find a listing for a female roommate, as they were uncomfortable with a male roommate. Anyways, the apartment had 2 bedrooms and other general necessities for $250 a month. I arrived at the apartment to look around. At the front door was a note saying the door was broken and to go around back. I knocked on the back door and never claimed to be the landlord. Everything seemed normal except these things. The place wasn't furnished, the front door wasn't broken, it was boarded up, and he rushed me when I was looking around the room. We arrived at a door. He wouldn't let me enter because it was my roommate's room, and he didn't want any privacy. We arrived at the basement. He opened the door and said, "Ladies first." The door was blocking me from leaving the place. I wanted to leave because I felt so uneasy. By some stroke, I got a text message as someone parked across the street. I pretended the text was a phone call, and I said I had to go. I called the police after. Apparently the police abandoned. The room that he claimed to be the roommate's room was full of blankets and dirty magazines. Then the most chilling part, about halfway down the steps to the basement was a fishing line meant to trip buyers. Number 3. The Craigslist Killer follows the dark, mysterious life of Philip Murkoff, connected online while preparing for a promising future as a doctor and a life of happiness with his fiancée, Meg McAllister. Seemingly destined for greatness, as one of Boston University's brightest med students, Murkoff could do no wrong in the eyes of Megan, his friends and fellow students, even professors. But hidden from those close to him was a violent wrath only he and his victims knew. It began on April 14, 2009. Murkoff was accused of first-degree murder. When police discovered the killings and a number of other attacks on women were all connected to advertisements placed on Craigslist, their investigation ultimately led to his arrest. Number 2.
Damn.
I was interested in buying an alien. I started looking on Craigslist because it sold them for more than I would like to pay. After about 5 minutes of looking, I found one for $300. It seemed like a steal. The normal price was $1,000, so I was ecstatic. I texted the
$1,000?
seller and he told me to meet him at his house. It was about 20 minutes away. I met him the next day at around 6 o'clock. Played on him, so it was about sunset. I pulled up to the house and it seemed run down. I grabbed a glove box just and headed to the porch. I fell through the porch and would have had not watched my step. I was knocking on the door and heard, "Hey, I have a laptop around back." When he said it, and like a dipshit, I followed him. As we were heading around to the back of the house, he put a book. "Give me all your money." I took a step, I subdued him and called the police. He was charged with attempted robbery. I'm never using Craigslist again.
True. Okay, I didn't want to do this one because I think it's scary. Oh, it's 50 seconds, so I'll do it.
To commit first-degree murder, unlawful termination of pregnancy, and other crimes for allegedly cutting a fetus from the womb. The victim, Michelle Hins, 26, survived the attack, which occurred when she went to a home to buy baby clothes. Responding police heard a woman's cry for help inside the home and found her also going in and out of consciousness. A knife with a 3-inch blade was also in bed. It was predicted that Lane would die in jail.
So yeah, that'll be the video. Peace out.